back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can go from 0 to 500k so you can do silly SBCs like Theo Walcott and the Basel World Cup Hero Pick. So you got a lot of options there, what you can do with your coins, but also if you do want a quicker way of making them, well. So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now, we did recently hit 12k, which means we will be giving away £200 worth of points by the end of February. So all you got to do to enter is subscribe and send me a screenshot over on Instagram. If we get a usable player, I will add another winner. So there'll be 4 winners, there'll be an extra £50 worth of FIFA points, but we have to get a usable player, which means it basically needs to be one of the top ones from the player pick. So I'm going to pull this down. I cannot see. I assume it's opened. I'm going to go in. Right. So we got Pele. Okay. That is a... Ooh. So we're going to go for Pele. Now, I don't think he is one of the top or one of the best, but he is usable for my subs. So I'm going to give you guys an extra £20, but we're going to keep it to 3 winners. So it'll be £220 across 3 winners at the end of February. So make sure to enter and let's get into the video. So we're looking for a few filters today to get yourselves from 0 to 500k. Now, if you've got less than around 15 to 20,000 coins, go over to my 0 to 100 videos. They will teach you how to build up your coins from there. Also, you can club gut, so go through your consumables, your player dances, your silly things like that. Club gut, you will always make yourself around 15 to 20 if you're not doing it regularly. So first of all, we're starting with a simple one: gold, rare, forward, England and Prem. Now, when you're looking to be, 500 to a mil, you also need to keep an eye on what's going on with FIFA. Now, right now, Walcott's SBC just dropped, which means Foden, Vardy are going to be frantically bought a lot right now, which means we can probably make a ton on them because people will be listing them a lot. Now, also, there's a lot of packs being open, which means hopefully we can get a good buy on this. You're looking at Foden, Vardy and Sterling mainly. Obviously, you've got the ability to get Kane, but it's very unlikely he's going to be popping up on this filter here. So we are looking once again at the old way of sniping, which is really weird. We haven't done this in a while. I need to work out what these guys are selling for because I think 15 is probably the mark, maybe a little bit more, 15,500. So that would have been some good snipes. So if we go on the basis of about 750 coin EA tax, 14,500 needs to be the minimum we're picking up for. You've obviously got compare price, which is kind of my preferred way of doing sniping. So now that's newly available again, I definitely suggest getting yourselves over it and doing that because it is a little bit easier sometimes. Now, of course, the older market is harder to use, I think, in terms of getting snipes. Well, I think you've got more competition, whereas the market we have been using, less competition, but the snipes are harder to actually physically do. So you've got a little bit of, option here. Now, obviously, this one, not a huge profit, 15,500 sale there. You're looking at about a 250 to 300 coins, which isn't massive. If you want to knock down to 14,250, everything you get is going to be at least a 500 coin profit, so it's not bad. You've got that there. We've missed both of them very badly, but compare price comes to the rescue almost. We almost get ourselves hands on a Vardy. So obviously this market is a little bit different to the one we have been using, and if you have been getting used to the older market or the squad screen market that we've been using recently, then it might take a minute or two to actually get used to the new market or the preferred previous market. I feel weird calling it the new market because it's not the new market, but it's not been used for so long. Now, if you are on the lookout for investments and not just sniping filters, there are some really good ones in the current Team of the Week. The best thing to do is check Team of the Week informs, check what their current price is, and check them against similar rated informs in other Teams of the Week. So obviously, the current Team of the Week is usually a little bit cheaper because they're all packable. Now, Enner Valencia, first of all, he's got his special cards available. You've got the striker inform right now. That one's easily snipeable, and if you pick him up for, I think, 14k or below, you're looking at an easy profit over the next couple of weeks. So let's see how much he's going for. There's nothing at 14. You got 15 seems to be the mark here. Now, realistically, we can easily snipe one of these at 14k. I reckon you could probably compare price one right now. So let's have a look how long it takes us. You got brilliant, 14k right there. Missed that first one, but we should be able to get another one. Brilliant. So straight off the bat, one of them there, easy, 85, 14k. That's going to go up as soon as it's required in an SBC. So we've just missed a Mavidi for 29,750. Now, realistically, the guy's going for about 33k, so that was a very big miss, unfortunately. 34k seems to be like a guaranteed minimum for this guy. I would say if you can buy one at anything around 31 or below, you're absolutely laughing for an investment. And we resorted to going for a Dani Olmo 31,750, so not exactly the price we wanted, but a solid investment nonetheless. So I'm going to send him on the transfer list and we're going to wait to sell him on. So when you're building from those 85s, 86s to something a little bit higher, you want to go over to the footy heroes because those are really good for making coins. Now there's a few lower budget options, but this one right here is quite good to start yourselves off. You've got League One and footy heroes. Now obviously the two here are Papin and of course the guy we had at the start, Pele. Now realistically, are you going to get many Peles? Probably not, but there is a good chance that people min list him. He's worth around 200k right now. 28k is his minimum, so people could very easily make that mistake of maybe going for 280 as the high end, accidentally going for 28, and then you have a world-class snipe. Now looking at what we've got here, you're looking at about 46k for Papin right now. Like, he does go for a lot less. I think his minimum is closer to 20k as well. Now EA tax on this is 2.3k, but what we want to do is just take off 10%, so go down by 4.6 realistically, and then you've got a very good profit margin because you're going to be making 2.3 per card. Now obviously his impacts right now, he consistently impacts. He's only ever going to be out of packs if they release maybe like for example a future star or a foot birthday version of his card. Now I think he does already have a World Cup card, so it's unlikely that they'll go for him as a next card to be using in like a special promo. Oh, we just missed a 41 there, which would have been an unbelievable snipe. Nice little, I think 4k profit that would have been. Oh, but we got the 39,500, and this is why we love the old market. You got an absolutely beautiful snipe there. I assume that's the person who sniped the first one, making a mishap and relisting it wrong, but absolutely beautiful snipe. EA tax, as we said, was 2.3, so obviously if you bring it down to there and take off your 0.3, I think it is, you're looking at what the profit is. You've got about a 4k profit there, so that is absolutely lovely. So listing it at 46k, absolutely buzzing with that snipe. So there is a few cheaper methods you can do with the foot heroes, this being one of them. You've got foot heroes midfielder and 20k. Now if you are building up to 500k and you have 100k, this might be something you want to look at, because you can buy like 8 or 9 of these really easily, sell them on and keep duplicating your coins there and continually go up and up and up. Sometimes people like to get maybe 500k and go, right, what's a 500k sniping filter? And that's all good and well, but at 500k you might make 20, 30k a snipe, maybe 50, 60 if you're lucky. But if you have to wait all that time for that card to sell for you to even get the profit, then you're going to be waiting ages. Whereas with these, because you can buy so many, you don't have to wait to buy another one. Now looking at the price of these right now, they're about 16k, which is really bottom end. Managed to get a Rickon at 15k, which isn't bad at all. Obviously we've done some compare price there. We took a 15. You probably really want to go for 15,250 for that one just to push some extra profit, but being that these guys are so hard to snipe, I do think you can probably get one at that price sold on quite easily. Another thing you can do with these is bid on them. Now if you set your max price to about 14k and you find your Dempseys and your Rickons, you'll be looking at some easy profits. So if we go for these, we'll bid all these up to 13,750. Now I don't believe we'll win every single one, and even if you bid up to 14, you still got a good profit margin on these. You don't want to bid up, I'd say 14,250, 14,500 is the max you'd really want to bid up to, because you might get carried away and you don't want to do that and lose some coins. But 14k on all of these, if you've got a few 100k, it's not really going to put a dent in the back. You can even bid on some of the Donovans as well. He's worth a little bit more. Dempsey there as well. If we win like 5 or 6 of these and each of them is a couple k profit, we're absolutely laughing. And you've got to bear in mind there's not a lot of people bidding out on these lower rated heroes right now anyway. So moving over with the budgets a little bit here, you've got minimum 10k 250, gold, rare, forward, prem and Tottenham. Now realistically, if you are pushing up your prices and you do find, you know, 100, 200k, you do want to start pushing up a little bit in terms of what you're looking at. So with these here at 40k, you are looking at a very comfy and easy set of filters where you can make quite a bit on here. So obviously you go 40k there, you see a couple, and you want to kind of determine what the pricing is. Now being that they're both the same rated, they play for the same club, this makes this filter a lot easier. We've just seen a 34 Harry Kane. Absolute L there, I can't lie, that would have been unreal. I'd say 39 isn't bad. 39,500, you're looking at about 1.5k profit I think there, which is obviously a very good start. We've managed to miss one straight away at 37.5. That's about a 3k profit from that one there, so that would have been absolutely unreal. And for those of you who don't know already, on this market, what you want to do is click A here. So obviously on Xbox is the A button, it's the bottom button, and then you want to select the max price, and all you want to do is use your D-pad. So as you can see here, we scroll along and then just click Y and A as you go along. So for the Xbox it's Y and A. I think that's triangle, and X on the PS4, but I might be mistaken. But for the Xbox, it's Y and A. So you just want to scroll along, and as you're scrolling, click Y and A. And that's a really, really easy way of just consistently searching. And obviously, you're changing the price. So each time you change the price, it refreshes the market and new cards will come up. Now, we've missed one already. Hopefully, we can get ourselves one very soon. Oh, we've missed another 38. We're going to move on, but you can see how good this filter is. Now, in honour of Spurs beating City today, we're going to use some Spurs players. So, of course, we're going to continue with those. We've got Lloris here. He is pretty much the worst keeper in the Prem this season, but we'll let him off because they've had a good performance today. So, obviously, you go goalkeeper, French, gold rare, minimum 10,250. You want to go for maybe, I'd say, 28, 29k roughly for this one. Come down and just find the buy now. Find the biting point for these guys. So, 26. You got 3 there, not too many. So 27 seems to be the sell point. Now, EA tax, obviously, I work it out by doing 10% and half in it. So 2.7, half that, 1,350. So we go down by 1k, then we have to go down by 350. So there is 150 coins profit. That there is 650, I think. So 25, 650 coins profit. Now, obviously, if you don't think that's acceptable and when you want to take it down further, you're more than able to. Obviously, you've just missed a 23, which would have been an absolutely lovely snipe there. So that's a little bit of an L. But if you take it down to here, you're basically making a K a snipe. So if you want to do a K per snipe, 24,750. But you've seen that a lot of the cards that are coming up aren't just going to be that minimum profit. It's just a good place to start your minimums with. Now, we've missed a couple here. I feel like I'm getting to grips with the old market again, but maybe I'm just not doing as well as I used. Oh, we've missed that one. Have we missed that one? We've missed 2 in a row. How have we missed 2 in a row? And we finally got one. I mean, this old market or new market, or whatever you want to call it, is not as easy as I remember it, but we'll obviously get to grips with it and be able to make a ton very soon. Now, the last thing I do want to say for these guys who are trying to make some coins, if you haven't done it already, go and do your marquee matchups. It's one of the easiest SBCs. I don't always do it immediately, but I always do it every week. Right now, there's also a swaps token, I believe, in one here, where you've got a future style swaps token as well, and that comes out tomorrow, and you can make a ton of coins just from packing good players there and getting to sell some of your team. So there's options there. Make sure you do your marquee matchups, and I'll see you guys in the next one.